Hello, brothers and sisters of Landa. welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down to 10, nitty-gritty in under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, that means it's something important. And usually I try to keep it down to 10 minutes, or I try to go into part 2. But sometimes I run my mouth a little bit longer. Okay, and I'll be like, oh, it's already 9 minutes. God damn it, I already talked too much. I got a lot of swag in my motherfucking mouth, okay? But of course, if you have any comments, suggestions, or insults, the more intelligent you become, the more questions you ask. When you're insulting someone, the more stupid you become, okay? But if you're creative about it, then I have to give you kudos. Kudos. You're pretty smart. Become what's a metaphor that can make fun of me, and it tickles my funny bone. So I can use it against other people, okay? Which is good, okay? And if you have suggestions about my page or what I should do, you put it down below too, okay? Or you can say about your experiences or whatever. You put it down below, and it'll be monitored, scrutinized, deleted, or kept. Okay. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome. Now, this video is going to be about weak men and weak women. Okay. I'm pretty sure I made a video about that. But when someone asks me to make a video about it, I'm going to have to do it because the people suggested. But not in Martha's Nudges 3. Once this group reaches about 500 views, 500 videos, I will switch it up. I have to switch it up. That's me evolving, and I have to make another video about my pages evolve, okay? Because things I said in my Martha's Knowledge 1, the first one, it doesn't say 1, it says Martha's Knowledge. Just look up Martha's Knowledge. You can look up my past experiences when I was living in Ethiopia, when I was with her sister, when I was talking to all those Ethiopian women, and half of them was bar ladies, okay? That's my past experience, okay? But Martha's Knowledge 2 is the new and improved. You can see it, okay? Because I'm back in America. I made a portion of Martha's Knowledge 1, the first one, in Ethiopia. So check it out. My families, my videos and stuff like that, it's there, okay? Now, okay, onto the video, whatever it's all about. Weak men and weak women, okay? As I made this video before, and I'm going to make it again, okay, because of someone else. Someone's asking me. I'm just going to say to you, basically, weak men are basically, the percentage is 30 to 40% of weak men. Now, weak men are basically sips, gentlemen, thugs, okay, I'm going to tell you the reasons why, okay, so just relax. Weak men are basically inexperienced men, okay, they don't have knowledge with them, okay, they're not spiritual men, okay. But actually, as a matter of fact, the Christian men, a lot of religious men are weak. Yes, so we religious men, thugs, okay, hustlers, pimps, okay, all those are weak men. Not necessarily pimps and some of the thugs, okay. But I'm making it very particular what I'm talking about. When you have a weak man, these type of men love pussy, okay. They love to look pretty. You beautify themselves up. Okay, they have to look super beautiful. I said super beautiful. I didn't say nice looking, just reasonably nice looking. They naturally flaunt their beauty out there, okay? They're like women, okay? Weak men are thugs, okay? And just like in the opposite side, they are basically like the hoes and the thoughts that we live in the hood, okay? Okay, they are attracted to one another, okay? Weak men are drawn to weak women, okay? Who like to go to the bars and the clubs, okay? Spiritual Christian men, okay, are Christians, okay? They are sips, okay? They don't understand that they're in control, but they allow the woman to say that they're equal to them, okay? And they don't read the Bible themselves, so they're weak in their own manner, okay? And then there's those gentlemen who will put their jacket down and open the door for a woman, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like 1950s or 60s, they put the jacket down on a puddle in the middle of the fucking street. No. That's a gentleman for your ass back in those days. I am no gentleman. A player is a weak man because all he cares about is pussy, okay? Like that Hagmeyer guy on Family Guy, okay? The Quagmire, okay? Okay, you just think about pussy all the time. It's all about pussy. Okay? Those are weak men, okay? Now, okay, strong men. Strong men are most likely to tell you what they want. They're kings. They don't play around. They have experience with women. And, of course, they are more likely to be in polygamous relationships. They are basically highly intelligent, and they don't fuck around, okay? They think about family more likely. Now, the weak men don't think about those things. But Christian men, on the other hand, the weak men, they think about family, but they're still suckers for not reading the Bible that they're in control. You understand? You see how it works? Okay, players are just think about pussy. Thugs only think about pussy and drugs so they get money so they can get more pussy. Okay, they keep themselves up. Okay, bodybuilders are weak. Most of them are weak men. They do it for appearances only. Okay, you get what I'm saying? They beautify their bodies up. You know, the more you do that, they be like, oh, I get more eyes, I get more eyes, I get more eyes. Men with tattoos, all that shit. They're weak. Most likely, I said most likely to be weak men. Okay? There are 35 to 40% of weak simp men. These type of men reside all across the world. Okay? While 60% of the men are virgins or more likely those type of kings that are rejected. Okay? Most of the kings that are on the 60% of the good side of the men are basically, educated, interested in the true morality and nobility of being legit, okay? Telling what a woman should be doing and what her place is in the family, okay? He doesn't even have to do that, okay? Back in the 1950s and 60s. But you gotta understand, a weak man versus a strong man, okay? I'm explaining it to you very clearly so you can understand. All right, okay. The stronger men are 60% of the men, okay, which are left out and neglected, not talked about. Okay, you understand? Okay, white, black, whatever. Okay, you understand? They're not talked about. They're neglected because they're average looking. They got a nice job and they got some mentality with them. Women don't like them. Okay. Most of the 70% of the whores of Babylon don't like the 60% of virgin men who are out there. They prefer the weaker men. The 70% of the weak females, okay, whores of Babylon, I talked about them many times over, are attracted to the 30 to 40% of alpha, they're called alpha males, or weak men with money, okay? You know what I'm saying? So we talked about both women and men in this situation, okay? All right? Okay, now dragon ladies are strong women, and the dragon ladies are 30 to 20 to 30%. Okay, you see, they're virgins. They're more likely to be overseas. They are the positive lady aspect. Okay, they're queens. They're called the snow queens actually. Okay, they are basically there to try to have families, and they're likely to be in polygamous relationships. They're very open-minded. They're non-selfish. Selfish women are weak women. Most of them are, because they're rather cheat. Because women can get away with cheating more than men do. Men get caught for a reason. Okay, why do you think men get caught? Okay, because they're not focused. They only focus on pussy. They don't cover their eyes and dot their T's and shit like that. All right, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, but weak women, they will have that nigga on a leash. They'll have that dude on the leash. They have that cracker on the leash. Fuck the shit out of him, and then like, oh, I got this motherfucker, and then talk about it to her sister friends and shit. Yeah, I got black power, motherfucker. Okay, we understand. We got that shit out of the way. So now you got all the weak men. Weak men are drawn to weak women. Okay, strong men are drawn to strong women. Okay. So like my wife, she was a virgin. So that a virgin, for a woman's virtue to have her virginity, is a high thing. Very high thing in other countries. Did you know in other countries they will exile a female in certain tribes and stuff like that? Even in her country still is active. That they will kick out the female if they find out she's not a virgin. And there are ways of telling. Wow, of course this can happen. I can tell if a female is a virgin or not. Okay? Who the fuck said you can't, okay? Who told you that shit? So my wife bled all over the place, okay? I know her sister's a fucking virgin too. If I find out she's not a virgin, she's gone. She's trash. She's done, okay? She's going on the garbage can. But men, you can't tell if they're virgins. The only way you can tell if a man's a virgin, I don't know how you can tell, but I don't think there's a way to tell. Because once that skin is pulled back, you know, uncircumcised men feel definitely better than those who are circumcised, okay? This is what from women, okay? This is from women. But of course, you got to understand and keep everything clean, babies, okay? Now it's almost 10 minutes now. What else is there to say about weak men and weak women, okay? The looks and intelligence are disproportionate, so you really can't differentiate the two. It's the more attractive a person is, the more likely they out for pussy, okay? So that's just common sense right there. The more average they look, okay, then they might have some problems slightly, but their intelligence is a little higher. And if a person is butt-ass ugly, regardless if they're male or female, I feel bad for them. I just think they just fall for their type, okay? You know what I'm saying? Fall for your type. I made a video on that, okay? So now you understand the gist of weak men versus weak women, okay? And the percentages, okay, of who is attracted to who, okay? Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. Yes.